My dear seekers of wisdom, today we gather to discuss one of life's greatest teachers, a teacher that, though unwelcome, is truly essential. This teacher is adversity. We all know its presence, those moments when life seems to weigh us down, when the path ahead appears steep and filled with obstacles. It is natural to shy away from these challenges, to wish for smooth sailing and simple days. But what if I told you that within adversity lies the key to our greatest growth? There is an old saying that goes, "A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor." Adversity, dear friends, is what shapes us. It is what tempers us, like fire tempers steel. To embrace adversity is to open our hearts and minds to the lessons that life, in its wisdom, offers to us. Let me share a story, one that speaks to the power of embracing adversity. Once, in a far-off village, nestled between rugged mountains, there lived a young blacksmith named Arin. Every day, Arin worked tirelessly, forging tools for the village, plowshares for the fields, horseshoes for the animals. One day, a great storm descended upon the village, and Arin's humble workshop was destroyed, his tools buried beneath the debris. With his hands blistered and his heart weary, Arin faced a choice: give up his craft or rebuild from the ashes. Many would have despaired, but Arin chose to rebuild. He gathered the scattered pieces of his life and forged on, using the same skills he had honed in his workshop. As he rebuilt, he learned not just the craft of forging tools, but the craft of resilience. The storm that had destroyed his livelihood became the very thing that shaped his spirit, that made him stronger. In time, Arin's forge became greater than it had ever been, and he became a source of strength and inspiration for the entire village. Adversity, my friends, is much like the fire in Arin's forge. It burns hot, it can be painful, and yet it is within this fire that we are shaped and transformed. If we shy away from adversity, if we resist it with all our might, we miss the opportunity to grow, to become something more than we once were. Now you may ask, how do we learn to embrace adversity when all we want is for the pain to end? The answer lies not in resisting discomfort, but in changing our relationship with it. You see, suffering is not caused by adversity itself. It is caused by our attachment to what we believe life should be. When we expect life to be free of challenge, we create suffering. But when we accept that challenges are a natural part of the human experience, we transform that suffering into strength. Consider the mighty oak tree. It grows tall and strong, its roots digging deep into the earth. But do you know why the oak becomes so resilient? It is because it stands firm against the wind. The wind, which could be seen as an adversary, is actually what gives the tree its strength. Each gust forces the oak to dig its roots deeper, to hold its ground more firmly. The adversity that the oak faces is not its enemy, it is its ally in growth. And so it is with us. When faced with the winds of adversity, be it the loss of a job, a betrayal by a loved one, or the struggle to find our way in a confusing world, we must, like the oak, learn to stand tall. We must dig our roots deep, grounding ourselves in our values and our strength. The storms will come, and they may bend us, but they need not break us. I wish to share a practice with you, something you can carry with you when adversity knocks on your door. It is called the inner sanctuary. When life becomes overwhelming, close your eyes and envision a sanctuary within yourself, a place of stillness, untouched by the turmoil of the outer world. In this sanctuary, you are safe. Here, you can observe your challenges without being consumed by them. You are like the eye of the storm, calm, centered, and aware. Take a moment each day to visit this sanctuary, to remind yourself that no matter what happens outside, There is a place within you that cannot be touched by hardship. It is from this place of inner stillness that you will find the strength to face whatever comes your way. There is another powerful aspect of embracing adversity, and that is gratitude. This may seem paradoxical, to be grateful for hardship. But consider this: every challenge you have faced has brought you here, to this moment. Each trial has forged your character, has shown you what you are capable of. In the heat of adversity, your true strength is revealed, and for that, there is much to be grateful. Take a moment to think about the most difficult experience of your life. At the time, it may have felt unbearable, but looking back, can you see how it shaped you? Can you see the ways in which it led to growth, to a deeper understanding of yourself or others? It is through adversity that we discover the depth of our resilience, the breadth of our courage, and the strength of our hearts. Adversity, dear friends, is not the enemy. It is not something to be avoided or feared. It is a sacred teacher, one that pushes us beyond the comfortable walls we build around ourselves. It is the guide that leads us to our highest potential. When we embrace adversity, we stop running from life, and we start truly living it. We learn to see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones on the path to growth. In the face of adversity, remember these 3 lessons. First, be like the oak. Let the winds make you stronger, not weaker. Second, find your inner sanctuary, a place of peace and stillness that remains untouched by the chaos around you. And third, cultivate gratitude for every challenge, every setback, every difficulty that has brought you closer to your truest self. Life is a journey, and every path worth traveling will have its share of thorns and rocky terrain. Embrace these challenges, for they are the very things that make the journey meaningful. You are stronger than you know, and each time you face adversity with courage, you uncover more of that strength. May you walk your path with courage. May you face adversity with grace. And may you always remember that within every struggle lies the seed of transformation.